Do you want to deal damage from a distance and are too stupid to remember ammo? Are you too weak to draw back a bow? Well, I got the thing for you. Launchers. They're like that, but worse. Anyway, onto the playthrough. I had some audio mistakes while making this video, so I had to go back and fix some lines, so don't mind that. Thank you, love you, bye. Hey, what's going on? Today we're starting a challenge run. We're doing no guns, no bows, ranger. I don't know a more eloquent way to put that. I do want to say a couple of quality of life mods are used. I'll put them on screen right now. So the first thing we did was chop down as many trees as we could, then threw away the copper short sword, because I can't use that. And the first weapon on my mind was the blowpipe, because nobody has ever used the blowpipe. So I explored the left of my world to find it, and I ran to a small cave with an umbrella, but that's not the point. Do you see those cobwebs at the top of my screen? Is that normal? I feel like I've never seen cobwebs just out and free like that. Continuing on, we ran into a small desert biome. While walking through the desert, I found out that you can move the death counter at the top of my screen. It's a good time to point it out, so you can keep an eye on it to see the progression of deaths throughout the run. I stopped to consider if Cactus Armor was fair game. I think it is, but I was being a little bit of a stickler for the rules, so I decided to skip it. But I guess before we get too far into it, I should explain the rules of the challenge. Anything that's labeled as a gun or a bow on the Terraria wiki, I cannot use, and anything that isn't and has range damage is fair game. I think I should add, there are no launchers available before Plantera, and I will be avoiding the dart guns and flamethrowers, but if I have to use them, they're still on the table. Like if I lose too many times and can't get past something, I'll use it. I did end up allowing damaging accessories like the Shield of Cthulhu and the Bone Glove. I came across 2 living trees. I decided to skip the first one to go to the chest on the second one. I went ahead and went down and got my first death of the run to a gnome. I knew then that soon I would make a mockery of the gnome's image. Very soon. I got grenades from the first chest from the living tree, so I decided to try to go down the first tunnel using the grenade as light to try to find a room, which didn't work very well, but it worked enough so that I could see a little bit. You might be asking yourself, why does he not just use grenades to kill a slime to make torches? Look, leave me alone. I accidentally grenaded myself and then failed to climb out of the tree, so I teleported home. I tried to make a small shelter, but I was being harassed by slimes, and with no way to defend myself other than the 2 grenades in my inventory. I had to hope the guide would kill him, and I got frustrated, so I decided to explore the right side of my world. I found a corruption and swiftly had my soul eaten. When I respawned, the slime was gone, and I very quickly made a shelter and hid in it for a while. With my house surrounded by zombies that I couldn't kill, I decided to venture out through the roof and go collect 3 stars. I would then be sent to the bone zone. I ran to the cave next to my house. Okay, y'all might consider this a little bit cheesy. I don't care. I can't see anything. Wait. Oh my god, this chest was right here the whole time. Okay. Well, then. I can work with this now. Oh my god, I was so tired of not being able to see anything. Oh, I can see. Okay. I can live. I then had probably the most embarrassing death of the whole video. After a little while of exploring, I found my first live crystal. Then I found 2 more and died before I could collect any of them. After I mined for a little while, I decided to try the right side of my world again, and only made it ever so slightly further before being graciously sent back to spawn. Does anyone else think the vulture looks, like, kind of weird? I don't know what about it. I feel like it doesn't fit in. I think, like, it's standing and it's flying, like, sprite is really similar and might even be the same thing, just rotated. It just doesn't look like it's flying. It just, I don't know. It looks strange and I don't know how to describe it. I think like the beak being purple doesn't help. It just doesn't, I feel like it's not in the style of what you'd expect. Anyway, I continued on and I found the jungle on the left side of my world. Something I realized while recording this video is that the Terraria inventory changes color. I never noticed that before. Something you kind of grow out of as you get better at Terraria is dying to traps. But I'm not one of those people, I guess. After a while of mining and dying, I finally caved and made some wooden armor, because I didn't have enough resources to make anything else. I don't know if y'all ever noticed. I have, but it just really clicked. If you have a helmet on, you shave your beard. It's not a very important detail, but I thought I should mention it. Do you ever get killed so hard you mess around and start worrying about infrastructure? I did. I died, and then I was like, the guy doesn't have a lot of area to stretch his legs. Anyway, I worked on the house for a little while, and got tired of being tossed around like a salad when I decided to go on a journey for a weapon. Can you guess how that went? Do you ever get killed so hard you start caring about the state of your NPC housing? I don't typically swear in my videos. I don't know why. I just don't. I swear in real life. I don't have anything against swearing, but I do swear for the rest of the video because peanut butter is to jelly what swearing is to a Terraria video. And that's the realest thing I've ever said. After a little while of mining and building, I decided to give the right side of my world another chance. Can you guess how that went? After that, I decided to give the left side of my world another chance, but a gang of vultures thought otherwise. I returned to the caves and eventually found a mining house with a band of regeneration, which was really good because look at that equipment. Look at those accessories. I started wondering why I was even going for silver when I have access to fossil armor, which I was planning on getting anyway, so I went to the desert and started mining. That didn't take long. You may think I'm a bad gamer, but just look at how effortlessly and smoothly I killed one ant larva and released another one that killed me. I had an epiphany. If I got the merchant to move in, I would have infinite shurikens, because at this point I was still fighting not having a weapon most of the time. I won't lie, this was so stupid. If you try to do this, as soon as you get 50 silver, teleport back home and sit there until he moves in. Don't do what I did and play for an hour and a half with no weapon. I tried so hard for that 50 silver, but I eventually got it, and I sat there for the rest of the night and waited for the merchant. Oh my god, the shurikens. Okay. I have an actual weapon that I can use. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that just to keep my money safe. Okay, I think that's good. I don't really need any of this. Take my anger out on this one little pinky. That's gonna take me and Grenum a good while to actually defeat. 3, okay, that was worth it. Honestly, things are looking up. Things are looking up. I ventured to the right side of the world, actually managed to get past the corruption and into a snow cave. As soon as I was down there, there was a house that had a blizzard in a bottle. Like I said earlier, things are actually looking up. I did fare fairly well in that cave. I managed to get an extractinator, and after filling up most of my hearts, I left with my skin still attached to my body. After making a grappling hook and finishing the silver set, I was inspired, and I got the fossil armor in no time. Then I finished exploring the right side of my world, found the dungeon, and finally found the blowpipe. I worked on my house for a while, and then was interrupted by an ominous message. I don't believe in this. I think there's a very good chance I'm gonna die, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna try anyway. Here it is. This is an expert, I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. I am playing expert, so I'm definitely gonna die. I might as well not even waste my resources, but, you know. If I could get a star, that would be, well, I'd probably still die, but it'd be better. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Okay, well, I'm cooked, I guess? Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I'm pretty sure this is expert. I had a few mistakes on making the world. Oh god, this isn't, oh, okay. I had a few mistakes on making the world. Like one, I didn't press record the first time. So I had to recreate the world a couple times. Mess it up. Should I try to go get a nurse heal? I might. Second. There we go. Okay, well that was. I actually might just beat him. I don't know. If I should not be beating this guy right now. I feel like, but. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'll take it. Oh my god, I'll take it. I still have this mana, this what is this called? Celestial Magnet. I still have that equipped for some reason, because I didn't have any other accessories to put on. Dude, that's the best thing that's ever happened to me, I think. After that, I went to the corruption, blew up 2 orbs, and then went back home and worked on my house some more. I was running out of storage, so I went ahead and made a quick storage room. I wanted some lights that weren't torches, so I went for star lanterns. Keep this in mind for later. I went back to the caves and filled up the rest of my health, and when I came back home, the goblin army was there to greet me in their loving arms. They weren't too big of a hassle. I beat them and only died 4 times. I went back down to the caves. Ah, there's my fate. Oh, he doesn't see him. Oh, he's leaving? Okay, yeah, I guess he just wanted to let him marinate. Unable to use my eyes, I went back home and started to prepare for the eater fight. After grabbing a few buff potions and some bone knives, I was ready to challenge the worm. Okay, we're about to fight the eater worlds. I have to lock in. Oh shoot. I wanted to spend as much time away as I could till things would despawn, so I wanted to fight the, I don't know what they're called, the flying guys, doesn't matter. I had to fight both of them at the same time. Eater of souls, okay. God, please say it summons it. It doesn't, of course it doesn't. Should be one more bomb, and I'll get it. Okay. Get out of here. Gotta be very careful not, I do not want to lose. Okay, I got these bone daggers, because they pierce. God. Okay. Okay, probably should have crafted more of these, because these are really good. These are not as good. These are better than the grenades. I thought the grenades were going to be the thing that carried me. I mean, all things considered, I'm not doing that poorly. I guess I can still win, maybe. God, okay, I'm out. I still have shurikens. Shurikens might do a little something. A couple of shurikens. Okay, I'm doing great, dude. This was such an easy fight. I never had a doubt for a second. Okay, that was actually really easy. I don't know what I was stressing about. I went to finish exploring the left side of my world, and while doing it, I found a sword shrine, because of course I did. I made it to the ocean, and then went back to continue searching for the Goblin Tinker, and this time I did see him, because he was glowing. I started doing preparations for the Queen Bee, and soon, I felt confident to actually try to challenge her. Okay, we're about to fight Queen Bee. If I manage it. Okay, I actually thought the bomb was about to go off. Shoot. I was not ready. I was not ready for this. Okay. Got everything back up. I wasn't really sure what I should do. I thought the sand gun was going to be way more of a buff than it was. I kind of didn't realize that I was going to hate having to pick up sand. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of not good at the Queen Bee fight. Oh god. After my first death to fall damage during the Queen Bee fight, I decided that I could try to give Molotov cocktails a chance. Isn't there an accessory that you can use? No, we're using Molotovs. I took my anger out on the painter because he drops another weapon that we can use, but he didn't drop it, so I slept until he came back, and I did this 11 more times. Until I got the paintball gun, which was a godsend in this run. It was quick, easy to use, and didn't have any ammo, so I could just pull it out and kill a couple bees if I had to. I was going back to the jungle and was going into my house when I realized the painter had moved into the tiny shack that I made just to put my bed in. I seriously considered teleporting back home just to get the fly mill, just to kill him one more time, but eventually he moved. I started the Queen Bee fight again. How'd your new strategy work out? Alright, still got stung though. I made more Molotovs, and I was scared to go fight the bee, so I fought the king slime instead. I'm tired of fighting the bee. Or I don't feel like fighting the bee right now, so I'm gonna fight the king slime real quick. He should be a pretty easy little,
He's hot!
little thing to kill, because I only have I got the paint gun, but he isn't supposed to be a challenge, at least that's what I'm saying. I just figured I'd do him since I have the materials to. I beat him, obviously. Well, with the confidence of beating King Slime, I tromped down to the jungle arena and challenged the Queen Bee again. I died to fall damage. You should really go get a horseshoe. God, shut up! I tried her again, but this time I added little walls to the arena. Maybe this will be the thing that gives me the edge. Oh, I died to fall damage again? Okay. Do y'all ever get killed so hard you'll take up gardening? I was adamant not to die again, so I gathered armor cave fish and reforged my paintball gun once, I guess. I wasn't that adamant. I made it down to the arena, and I started the fight. With the buffs and actually using my head and ramming into the bee instead of just jumping over it, I won the fight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I wasn't even that low. I just was so scared I was gonna die. Okay. That's great. That's great. I don't even remember why I started. I really wanted to defeat her. But I did it, and that's all that matters. I wanted to defeat Queen Beast so the Witch Doctor would move in so I could get the blowgun, which other than the Star Cannon is the best weapon in pre-hard mode. After I bought the blowgun, I head over to the dungeon to start preparations for Skeletron. After finishing the arena, I decided to do one quick test fight. Okay, I'm gonna fight Skeletron. I don't have much to fight him with. Like, I don't have any buffs, but I just wanna, like, just test the waters really quick and see. I also built this really weird, but that's, besides the point. I like the blowgun. I do. It's fun. Come on. Curse me, gang. Oh, missed it. God. This is not gonna be good. Oh god. Oh goodness. I'm already being juggled. This was not really supposed to be like a real attempt. This was just to test the waters, so it's okay if I fail. I need to get a horseshoe. I cannot keep taking fall damage mid boss fight. It's typically kind of negated in most things, but I have a mod that lets you fall through platforms if you want to. Like, just like hold down while you fall and then you fall through a platform. So it's completely my fault. I also didn't like the platform, like this area up at all, so I cannot see a thing while I'm fighting. Like a quick break. Please, God, stop attacking me for 1 second. I'm trying to let us see. I'm helping you too.
We can finally be bees. This isn't your world, but we can be bees. This is good news. You can be a bee. You'll live like a bee.
I see a little water leaf over here. Kind of want to grab. I guess I'd accidentally attacked it or something. I'm gonna grab that. Oh my god, dude. I don't know if I put it in the video, but I did buff less than a minute ago, because I'm pretty sure I accidentally used both of them. But that buff only lasts for 10 minutes. Still have it for 10 minutes. Maybe blue pipes, I guess it's just underrated. I don't know. I was not feeling that fight. I got really low several times. I was expecting that I was going to get kind of close and then have to go back and just buff a little bit, because I was doing alright for most of it. This might be one of the best, like, parts of having Vein Miner. Is that a little cheaty? I don't think so. I don't think it's that bad. I headed down to the dungeon and gathered the necessary bones for Necromancer armor. And once I did that, I decided to add a small armor hall in the basement for all the sets that I planned to collect throughout the run. And then right above them, I put a weapon that was significant for that section of the game. Anyway, I headed back to the dungeon to collect a shadow key and started working on the elevator, which up to this point I had not been past lava. I made a hell. I grabbed some hellstone for a hellstone pickaxe. Then I decorated the entrance a little bit and made the pit look good from the surface. I kept a golden key in my inventory so I could unlock my favorite town slime. I went back home and gave my hard-earned money to the party girl to make a party room. People that go to parties, is this what a party room looks like? I don't go to parties, but you probably could have guessed that because I'm 5 pages into this goddamn Terraria video. But let's be real, you probably don't know what a party looks like either because you're hearing this. And we're on clip 12 out of 14. We're almost done. I don't go to parties. I decided I wanted to fight Deerclops, so I went to the snow and placed down some stone because Flinxes don't spawn on ice often. I found one almost immediately. I fought Deerclops, but he kept on running underground. He was more of an annoyance than anything. At this point in the run, I had started doing side quests. The first side quest I did was to get a shiny red balloon because I had laid down my pride and just decided to go ahead and get a horseshoe. I told myself if I found another beehive, I would fight the bee and would get the amber horseshoe balloon. I found several more beehives. I didn't want to fight it again. The next thing I did was try to get the anklet of the wind because I already had the aglet and ice skates, so I figured I might as well because I'm almost there. I thought it would be a pleasant little search, but the longer I went on, the more I grew weary, and the more I grew weary, the more... Hey, I'll take that! Or that hopeless feeling. I've gone this entire playthrough so far, and I'm still using recall potions, but I find 2 magic mirrors right next to each other. Seeped in. You had to be some sort of idiot to fall for a trap chest. Oh, like I'd never get out of this junk. You gotta be some kind of idiot to fall for a trap chest 2 times in a row. Oh. Again, really? Cool. And I die here, and I die here, and I die here. I'm gonna go a different route this time for new land and new opportunities. Really? How did that treat you? I got snatched. 2 rows divergent of wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. God, finally! You'll never guess what's in this one over here. Another one! I'm still here. I can't even kill myself right. After fishing for some eboncoy and making a hell bridge, I challenged the wall of flesh. Here we go. Buff. Okay. I've never used the star cannon, so I'm just gonna have to hope I'm good at it? I don't know. Okay, I did not need any of those hearts. It's okay. Okay, I'm doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I did not need to be this nervous for this fight. Do hope I have enough stars, because I am swiftly running out. And he still has 2,000 health. I have no stars left. I do appear to be hitting him though, so it's okay. He's being... Oh god. Please. I'm getting close to the end of my track. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No, no, please, no, god. Dang it, no, no, no. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. No, he had 100 health. God. And there's a goblin army. Okay. Ah, that was so many stars. I was doing about 70 damage per star, and the wall of flesh had 190 health left. 5 stars would have given me 350 damage, so I'd have room to miss. I wonder where I could have gotten 5 stars at. Anyway, I expanded the bridge and collected more stars, right into attempt 2. Alright, attempt 2. Here we go. God, there's already a freaking bad buff. Okay. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh, okay. I'm shredding this guy down. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. Okay. Oh my god, it's done. I beat him. It's okay. I got him. Only got all the loot. Okay, I got it. That. Demon heart. Perfect. Ranger emblem. Honestly, perfect. And I couldn't use the repeating rifle or whatever it's called anyway. I'm going back home. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's my first one to make like this. It took a lot of time and effort to make, so if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and tell me how I did in the comments, because I'd love to know your opinion and any input you have. I'm trying to get the next video out by next week, hopefully, but it really did take a long time to make it. Anyway, bye, love you.